giving you guys a little garage update. Now, you guys probably can see that there's no products here. So in relevance to one of my previous videos with the Raptor pretty much pulls in here. So I'm trying to clear up some space, get some things out of the way. So what's gonna happen is the McLaren's gonna go over here, Raptor's gonna go over here. So we took all of the detailing products out of here. I took all my spares out of here, all my refills, took that over to the shop, and took everything that I use on a day-to-day basis here at my house for me, you know, including this rack this used to be hanging on here. I kind of put it in here. So in here I have a bunch of just stuff I use. This is my normal use shelf right here. So I got the car shampoos over here, interior stuff, you know, waterless washes and detail sprays over here, some leather stuff back here, my ammo stuff. I use a lot of hydrate and the shag carpet. I love the tire gel. Got some CarPro stuff, so got some eraser, reload. This is a great standalone sealant if you want to use it that way. Pearl, CarPro Pearl. This is a bug kind of off. I kind of soak this, a pre-soak concentrate that I have diluted with water, kind of spray it down in the car. So just basic stuff in here. This hasn't changed. I'm trying to clean out the bottom here. Got the Ego blower, extension cord, and then this is still unorganized. I gotta find a spot for everything and whatnot. But that's just a little garage update. And then of course you got some scan grip kits, a vacuum and everything. So this cabinet, I haven't decided yet if it's going to stay here or if we're gonna move it, you know, over here or over in the kind of cutout area. I'm not 100% sure. If you guys saw the Raptor video, you saw how close it was. So this thing definitely has to move somewhere. I'm thinking of either moving this out of the way, this will go over, or we're gonna move this maybe over there somewhere. The toolbox will probably go away. I'll clean out my tools, maybe take some of the microfibers and stuff in here. You know, there's a bunch of microfibers. Utilize this, put some tools from there into there, and tuck that over in the corner so we have kind of a little more free space. The other thing I'm thinking is just simply moving this over here because this is gonna go away, this detailing cart. I never really used it. I used it at first, and then it just kind of, I stopped using it, it just became storage. So I'm trying to just eliminate everything. The other thing that I have working on is potentially a pressure washing solution to mount right here. So a little more info coming on that. We'll kind of showcase that to you guys a little bit later. But yeah, that's a little garage update. Now I'm gonna head over to the shop and kind of just show you guys some things that we got going on at the shop. But first, why don't you guys check out the new car. So if you guys don't know, my car's been gone for a little bit. We were at the track in the last video, you saw that. Someone's here. Ladies and gentlemen, 570S Spider. What do you guys think of this color? 570 Spider here. So the top kind of tears down, folds into here, and these buttresses are up. When the roof's down, it just, I think it looks much better. But this is all carbon fiber. You guys can see that there. It's got a nice little lip to it, but I mean, it's the same thing as Mike's car. I think it loses a mile an hour top speed. You have the carbon fiber tub, the monocell too, so you don't really lose any rigidity. I don't think you lose any rigidity actually, which is cool. Why are you so tall?
So
it's actually just, the car's actually just so low, like really. Like, I mean, Cody's also like,
I want one, and this is just very, you know, depressing.
This is the only one you'll fit in though, because there's no roof, so you just, you know, cut off. So, yeah, it's definitely a different car with the top down. And once you've owned a convertible, it's hard to not have one. What do you think?
Fuck, the blue is sick.
Right?
Yeah, with the orange breakout.
It's, look how much nicer it looks with like the buttresses. That's what I was just telling Cody. Like I'm not a fan of the coupe. But with the top down on this thing, it's a whole nother car. Like, it just looks so much better. And the wing on this, the wing's a little more pronounced. The little lip here, I say wing, but a little more pronounced. The wheels kind of are a little more concave, but I love the orange blue combo.
But I mean, the Trailblazer.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Forget about this. Look at this.
Cash, and we can take it. Isn't flawless, dude.
How much cash? $2,000 cash. This car is for sale.
Isn't that sad? Like,
No,
I have all the money in the
option.
motor. I have all the money in the motor.
Here's the thing about detailers, right? Their cars usually look the worst because they're so busy
that they just
working on other people's cars. Yeah, that's the truth about detailers. Is we're just
all that matters.
as long as you have one car, that's
right.
Cherry.
Like a full front for me takes 2 days on somebody else, on a client's car, and then my own it's like 6 hours.
Yeah. Smack it on.
Yeah, just slap it on.
That's
like,
how it
right,
works.
let's get it done.
Yeah, customers more priority than our own stuff. My God.
Yeah.
Buzz's girlfriend.
I just wiped it down the other day and it rained. Every time I wipe it down, it rains.
Look at those holograms, man.
Dude, there's some permanents.
Oh yeah. Ladies and gentlemen,
permanent.
This is a black car. Black. That's right, Cody. Just we're no more black. Stop bringing us black.
That'll probably come out. I know that'll come out.
Some of them could be scuffs too, not necessarily
like that, there's
scratch.
nothing.
If you catch it with your nail,
right,
very lightly.
This one's the one. That's even might come out. I don't know, man. I think it'll.
It's got some character to it, looking like this, though.
Yeah, I know. It looks like everything just wants to stick to it.
That's what the coating's for. I saw one of these, but I don't think it was it was like a smaller one. It had
like an H3T or an H3?
Yeah, I think it was an It was an H3T, but it was.
There's a red one rolling around.
Like,
here.
it's funny. I never noticed them until you got one.
I know.
And now I like.
There is a red one though that comes around here.
I had to bring the heat gun because the wrap guys stopped working with the D-badge a Jeep. So you saw earlier in the video, here's a lot of stuff I brought over. So let's start with the top shelf. This is the polishing and coating shelf. So coating removal towels, these are the Rag Company Drago towels. This is the first towel to use on the first wipe down of leveling a coating. You always want to make sure you're leveling the coating and removing anything after the coating's bonded to the paint. So if you don't, you'll get high spots, which I've explained before. So you go ahead and you use this to wipe it down, and then I follow with a Rag Company Spectrum Detail Lab blue towel to kind of just take the last 10% of the coating off. You know, as the coating gets on the towel, you sometimes can see it dragging around. So that's where this towel comes in, pulls a lot of that final step up. You just got some polishes, Jessicar correcting compound, Sonax perfect finish, pad cleaner, flat top. This is a hard paint compound, CarPro Essence, little Detail Lab coating cradle, kind of holds all the coatings. Auto Finesse, this is a really good all-in-one polish. Plenty of applicators, tons of pads. These are your workhorses, so I always make sure I have plenty of pads stocked up. I reuse pads too. Don't just necessarily have to throw them out. If you can clean them, let's say you start 80% of the truck's done or the car's done and you start 20% of left over and you get a new pad out, clean that pad out. That pad's not dead. I think that's a lot of not mistakes, but misconception people have is the pads. You don't have to throw them out after every panel. Keep them clean, wipe them down, they'll last you for a while. Microfiber cutting, finishing pads. I rarely use the black finishing pads. If anything, I use the microfiber cut. These are just the foam finishing pads. Down here, these are all just the straight detailing products. Plenty of Adams stuff, some CarPro stuff, Adams wash pad, some towels. This isn't organized yet. Some iron fallout, contaminated. You pump that up and spray it. A lot of prep coating stuff. Empty bottle, spare porter cable lying around. We got some glass cleaner. This is where I throw my dirty microfibers to take home and wash. Down here, steamer, and refill supplies. So it's really a supply cabinet. And then up top I got a bag to hold some polishers, the Ivory Nano. And then this guy, we just got this guy in. And I gotta get a table for it, but this is a New Air fridge. These guys are kind enough to send me one. I'm gonna put a link below in it, but it's a lot bigger than I thought the fridge was gonna be. I thought it was gonna be like a fridge maybe like cut off of here, but it's a good looking fridge. It's nice. Again, it's just a little low right now. It sits on the floor, obviously, so we'll lift it up to kind of like shoulder level, but it's kind of a basic fridge. I'll have a little more info coming on this. I'm gonna get it filled up with some water and a bunch of stuff in here, but shout out to them for sending this fridge out. Plenty of towels. This is mobile, so we can pull this around if we need to. It's got power and everything right here on for pull this out for all the polishers and stuff, so we can plug him in and just plug the polishers into that. Again, I got this at Home Depot. I think it was on sale. I buy everything on sale if you haven't figured that out yet. But just holds polishers. It's basically the workhorse. This is where everything's at. Tape, you can get this nice tape from Matt Mormon, Obsessed Garage. This is what I used to tape off cars. Pad cleaner, just miscellaneous stuff. The Scan Grip light goes here. Some more stuff, miscellaneous stuff, brushes, steel wool, little Q-tips and stuff to take care of the tiny areas, touch-up brush, detail factory brushes. So just again, miscellaneous stuff. This isn't fully set up yet. I don't have all of my stuff over here, but it's slowly getting there compared to where we were even last month. So I'm gonna clean up this car and I will catch you guys back here in a second on the vlog. So here's a before of the Jeep. You can kind of see right here there's some holograms coming out from the light. If Cody moves the light, just covers her slowly, you can see that line right here. So we're working on that. So if you go over to the other side now, look at that. Nice clear beam. No more of those holograms. This paint is ridiculous. There's a little secret about this car too that we found out yesterday, which we'll show you in a minute, but let's just say this thing is, what, not stock? No. Is a good way of putting it. A little bit driving in here then. Yeah, so we gotta finish up the level 2 paint correction on this, and then the other project for the next 2 weeks is this monster here. Jeep is all paint corrected here. Did a quick interior detail as well. You guys saw the 50-50 shot. This actually ended up being a little more of a pain in the butt than we originally thought. We had to use pretty much a microfiber cut on certain areas to get out some of the heavier scratches, and there's still some heavier scratches in there. I talked to the owner. We kind of agreed on a medium level because you really want to balance the amount of clear coat you take off versus correction. You don't necessarily want to go for 100% correction. A, it's almost impossible unless it's a show car. But B, you know, I would rather see some minor, very, very minor imperfections with a thicker clear coat than to strip all that clear coat just to get that last 2%. So, you know, it's a balancing act of trying to maintain the best finish versus leaving the most amount of clear coat. So that's kind of the thought process that goes through your head when you're doing these corrections and measuring the paint and everything like that. So Jeep came out really nice. Hopefully it's coming up on camera for you guys. I think the customer will be very happy with it. Got the McLaren parked inside because it, well, was raining. I got the boot open, don't mind that, but again, guys, this color, I believe the color is Caraco Blue, I believe, similar to McLaren's Fistral Blue. Replacement for the 12C is here temporarily. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, click that red subscribe button. Make sure you click that bell icon so you're notified of future uploads. We'll see you guys in the next one.